name is Almondo Rodriguez. I am the owner and the operator of Epic Comics here in Orlando, Waterford Lakes, East Orlando area. I would have to say my favorite comic book is called Invincible. It's a small pressed book from Image Comics. A lot of people don't really recognize it very much because it's written by Robert Kirkman, who's known as the creator of The Walking Dead. This is his superhero book, and this is a very passionate book. It's his love letter to superhero comics, but for like today's generation. So it's a little bit more violent when necessary. It's definitely not for everybody, and it's definitely not for the young crowd, but it is an ode to the old Peter Parker comic books that Robert Kirkman and those guys that work on the book kind of grew up reading. So my business partner, Danny Haas, we would email each other because he worked from home as an artist as well, and we would just email each other comic book stuff all day. Slowly, work stuff started just being more, comic book related, and I was like, why can't we do this? What is it? And then we started chatting. It took us about a year to kind of figure out what we wanted to do, where we wanted to do it. At this time, East Orlando didn't have any comic book store within at least 6-7 miles from here. Why couldn't we do something that we could just be passionate about, but also just be happy with what we were doing? That was the big thing. And as a fan, hopefully a lot of people who end up watching this too, as a fan, we should embrace these new people that are kind of coming into the hobby, if you want to call it that. It's so well recognized now in pop culture that I see that as an opportunity for myself. It's like, okay, you got through it through the movies, which is great. Now let me show you how good it can really be. Let me show you how great it can really be. Take that interest and let's spin it into using a little bit more of your imagination and going a little bit deeper into the genres. I love it. I can see a little kid wearing a Captain America, his shield, a shirt, and a grandfather holding his hand wearing a Captain America shirt too. I wouldn't have saw that 10 years ago, let alone 15, 20 years ago, and I welcome it. But we do this because we truly love what we do. We love the characters. We love talking about video games with you. We love talking about movies. We want to create a safe haven, because again, when we were younger, there weren't a lot of spots that you could go to and kind of commingle with people who had the same interests as you. And this is meant to be a place where you can walk in, and no matter whether it's anime or manga or comic books, video games, cartoons, whatever, you can come in here and be the biggest Disney geek. We will geek out with you too, because we love all that stuff. So it's meant to be a safe haven for us, and it's kind of meant to be our home, but it's also meant to be your home as well.